Page 12, March of the Siamese Children. Again, from a musical. Cut time or 2/2 time. One flat. So are we in F major or D minor? Well, if you can find the end, wherever it is, it seems to be at the top of the page 13. Fine, you see at the end of the... I think this music is printed incorrectly. I'll get back to that. The point is you're ending on Fs. We're ending in F major. I'm assuming it's in F major. Now there's a note at the top of the page to be on the lookout for new right-hand notes in this piece. Okay, wherever. We'll get to them eventually, I'm sure. I don't think they're introducing new notes. They're the new notes that you've recently learned that you're using now. Now this cut time thing, that's in 2/2, 2 beats per measure, have no gets a count. We're going to feel it in 2. But when I have a piece I'm learning that's in cut time, I put it in 4/4 time to learn it. And then after I get it learned, then I can put it in cut time. So I'm going to discuss this as though it's in 4/4 time. At the beginning, we have a 4 note pickup. It's 2 quarter notes. At cut time it's 1 beat, and 4/4 time is 2 beats. So it's like 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a little grace note. I'll leave it out right now. We'll come back to it. So it's here, and then they want you to do 3 again. I don't care for that kind of fingering. You can get away with it because you're going to lift up because of the articulation. But right now I'd like to play it legato. So what I'm going to suggest you do is you're going to do a thumb, a 4. That puts you in position, and then a 3 here. Because the idea is if I do a 3 and a 2, I got a A coming up, and that's a stretch. Now there's a rest and I can move down. But again, I want to feel this. So I'm going to finger it in a way I can feel it. So that second full measure there with a G half note, I'm going to do a 1, 4, 3. Now I can reach down and get it. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2. I just stay right here. 1, 2, 3 and 3, and then thumb. This is the third measure, the second line, thumb. This way I'm closer to where I want to be. There's nothing wrong with the fingering in the book. Use it if you want. I don't care for it. I like to feel things, and I like to play them legato to start with. I know I got to lift up for the rest, but I still want to feel these intervals between these notes. Top page 13. You're here. And again, I'm staying right here. It's 4th finger on the D sharps because I'm in this position. But then it'll be thumb on the E. So it's here. This way I'm in position for this. And then here you can do a 1, a 2, or you got rests. It's up to you how you do this. This F and the following F are an octave apart. So if you want to play that F with 5th finger, so you're ready, that's fine too. But as I said, you got rests. You can move down. I'll leave that up to you on how you finger that. I'll probably, since it's here, I'll do that and then come down. Going on, second line, they're saying 4th finger. That's fine. And then B natural. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, D sharp, F sharp, here, connect them. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Again, 2, 3 on the C sharp E, and then they want 4th finger. That's okay. That's the A. We've had that one. Now they want 1 and 2. I don't think so. Just same thing. 2 and 3, connect them. And then you can do a 4, rest. During the rest, come up. Rest and cross over. That's fine. When we need 5 notes, when we're stretching that much like that, a lot of times we'll cross over. This is common, so this is okay. And then you go back to the sign where that is. Left hand is going to be your drums. It's here, starting here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just lift up and you keep the same fingering. Rest. G sharp. Connect this and this. Connect those. You can't connect the E, but so it's here, lift up, and here. That's one note. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then later on it's a B and an E. And then the last line on page 12, back down here. You get that some more. On page 13, it's basically the same rhythm, different notes. Starting with the second line, you're down here with an E. We're not in F major anymore here. And then next line, you go down one. And the fourth line, you go down some more. And the last line, you're down some more. C and G. Ugh. Put the hands together slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Right there. That's tricky. The last 3 measures of the first line. You're here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. See, this left hand's coming down. 4, 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2, 3, 4, 1. You do that some more. For the most part, the rhythm is pretty consistent throughout. Your notes are different. Look on page 13, second line, same rhythm, different notes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, so forth. Last line on page 13, you're down here. 1, 2, let's keep that down, it's a rest. This is a rest, and as you play that G, lift the left hand up. Here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 2. Then you go back to the sign. So when you got a handle on this rhythm and these notes, go back and get rid of any hesitations you may have. You can go slow. It's all right. Just get rid of the hesitations. Then we deal with this articulation and these little grace notes they've got in here. You have accents and staccatos. I'm going to use a light. You can use finger if you want. Wrist, you'll have to experiment what you like. So it's slur and an accent. Accent. And then staccato. I'm going to wrist staccato. And this grace note's real quick. Some people play it before the beat, so it's here. Here. I play them on the beat, so it comes with a... You'll decide how you play your teacher. Most people play it before the beat, but I'm so used to playing them on the beat, I'll do that anyway. So it's here. And it's accent staccato. And then there's no accent here, but there's an accent and a staccato on the first note of the second line. So it's here to here. Accent staccato. Lift up. At the top of page 13, they switch things a little bit. Look out. So you're here. Accent staccato. Staccato. Slur. Staccato. And now it's a tenuto and not an accent, but it's loud. Just make sure it's a full quarter note, maybe a little longer. And then staccato accent and accents. You can't play them legato, but accent them. And then the next line, it's again tenuto, hang on to it, don't cut it short. And then staccato. make sure you lift up like a breath. So forth. And that slurring at the end of page 13, you're going to connect that over to the sign at the top of page 12. You see the little squiggly doom thingamajigger? Connect that to that B. So those 4 eighth notes at the end of 13 are the same as the 4 eighth notes at the beginning of page 12. It's a pickup, and you're going to go back and do that much again. And in case you're wondering, the fine is at the end of the first line on page 13. In my opinion, that's where the thin and thick bar line should be. That's the end of the piece. They put the thin and thick bar line at the bottom, and I think that's incorrect. It should be just a double bar line at the bottom of the page 13, and the thin and thick bar line should be at the end of the first line on page 13. That's my 2 cents worth. Then we think about the dynamics, and that's to the melody, which is the right hand. You got to keep these soft and out of the way. So it's here, soft. That makes the accents about moderately soft, just a little bit. The left hand is very soft, and keep it very soft. Then at the end of the line, it's moderately loud, going to an accent to loud. Soft, moderately loud, to an accent. Soft, moderately loud, soft, loud, and that's just a quarter note. Here you can do both hands, and it's loud or very loud because of the accents. And then the second line, now you're very soft, softer than you were at the beginning, and the left hand is super soft here. You're going to crescendo up to loud in the third measure. So this is moderately soft, moderately loud. So you go. Now you're loud. And then all of a sudden you're soft. So it's. So forth, and that's sort of the. Now you have to get to know it well enough you can start feeling these dynamics. Just keep the left hand out of the way. Speed-wise, well, now we got to put it back and cut time. We'll need to feel it in 2. 1, 2, 1. Good luck with that. The metronome marking they're giving is a suggestion. You have to make it your speed. But to feel it in 2.